Good morning, Facebook, and thank you for joining me. For those of you who have, my name's Rebecca, and I'm a homeopath and a holistic health coach. And I just pop in here at 10 o'clock every Monday to share a theme, an idea, a thought, a simple practice to help us to focus on knowing ourselves better, knowing what works for us in our lives and what perhaps doesn't work so well, might be keeping us stuck. So, you're welcome to join me live, and you're equally welcome to watch the replay, and do leave your comments in the comment thread below this video. I really like to hear from you and hear what you think about what I'm suggesting and throwing forward. So I want to today just follow on a little bit from an exercise that I invited you to do last week. And that was, good morning, Gronya. You're very, very welcome. Last week, Gronya, I invited viewers to do a little simple daily practice of dividing a page, perhaps in your journal, into 3 columns at the end of each day, and just writing in the first column what you'd done that day, the second column how you felt about that, and the third column same thing every day, and that's enough. And the purpose of that really was to highlight our focus, our attention on the riches and bounty that we already have in our lives, actually, and to try and just dampen down that maybe constant feeling of not being enough, or not having enough, or not feeling enough. And I committed to doing that every day, and I'm going to carry on doing it, actually, because I'm actually finding it really, really helpful. It just helps to remind me and make me think about what positive things I've had in each of my days. And last week I was very, very blessed to spend a really gorgeous day with one of my very, very good friends, and it made me really think long and hard about the importance of connecting with friends that really nurture us, that really get us, if you like, and that you can spend quality time with, just relaxing into who you are and just exploring things and feeling safe enough to reveal everything about you. Sometimes that takes time, obviously with friendships over time, if they are developing, if they are growing and getting richer and more connecting, if you like, then over time that you're building on that, and you can have the most wonderful friendships. And I've got some friendships that I've had from when I was a child, and I have others that are much more recent, but actually I feel much more connected with, much more myself, much more able to feel safe enough to say or do almost anything, and still know that I'm going to be accepted and loved and enjoyed by the other person. And it's completely reciprocated. I'm actively cultivating those kind of relationships in wider circles of women, and it's usually women, online at the moment, and finding them so rich and so rewarding. And I can't wait to actually continue some of those relationships on an individual basis, in the flesh, as it were. That reminded me of several things. One, to really celebrate those friendships and try not to take them for granted. Try to remember how lucky and how blessed we are to have those people in our lives, and to really honour them as soulmates, if you like. And I know that often we think of soulmates as having to be some kind of romantic, sexually intimate relationship. I don't believe that's true. I think you can have relationships with your friends, particularly female friends in my case, who are your soulmates. So I thought, okay, well, what is a soulmate then? And, maybe you want to pop in the comments below what having a soulmate means to you, because I think it might mean different things to different people. To me, a soulmate is somebody that I can, as I said, feel completely myself with, that I don't have to dumb myself down. I don't have to make myself small. I don't have to hide any part of me. I know that I am completely accepted for who I am. And that I can feel relaxed with, I can laugh with, I can cry with, I can rant with, I can cook with, I can share my love of art, of language, of books, movies, all of those things, the natural world. I think for me, my soulmate will invariably share my values. Now, they might not share the details of how those values get played out, but they, in essence, would share the majority of my values. So we feel when we're with each other that we're fully heard, listened to, and respected, and also challenged, I think, stimulated a little bit. But we're able to listen to that and to really take it on board and grow and expand and feel nurtured. And I know that when I'm with this particular friend who I'm talking about, I feel energized. I would almost never come out of spending time with her feeling drained. I feel energized, stimulated, excited, satisfied. And so I wanted to invite you this week to think about the friendships that you have and think about which friends you have that engender the same kind of feelings. Maybe have a little review of your friendships. Sometimes we can take all our friendships for granted, and we can sort of treat them like a bit like a habit, if you like, that is something we don't really think about. Then they're perhaps run out of steam a little bit, just because we've known somebody for a long time. And on one level, maybe feel comfortable with them. We're in sort of patterns that we've set up over time. Do they actually add to us? Do they make us feel stimulated and alive and vibrant and happy and joyful and all of those things, all thoughtful and introspective, but also connected? What do we want from our friendships, and how many of those friendships are actually could be classified as soulmates? And if you have any of those people that you would call your soulmates in your friendship list, spend some time feeling really blessed and really grateful. And then find a way, I would encourage this week, to tell them that, to actually show them how grateful you are for having them in your life and for having their very presence enrich your life. So I'm going to think about expressing how I'm going to express that with my friend. I think because I know her well, I think I'm going to cook for her, because she spends a lot of time cooking for other people, and so I know she would really appreciate it. So that's what I'm planning. But it might be sending her flowers, or buying her that pair of earrings that that she has wanted for a long time. It might be just sending her a really lovely card with your thanks, with your thoughts in it. Or it might be setting up a Zoom call, or even better, meeting in person and giving each other a massive hug, and just enjoying each other's company. So that's what I wanted to encourage this week, is for you to find some way to connect with any of your friends that you feel give you anything, actually add to your life, enrichen it in some way, and to find a way of thanking them for that. And at the end of the day, realizing that very probably that you have enough, and just staying with that thought for as long as you can. Okay, thank you very much for the heart, and thanks for watching. Do pop in the comments below if you're feeling brave. Do you think that you have a soulmate amongst your friends, or perhaps you're blessed and you have several soulmates? And yeah, maybe tag them in the comments below and thank them for being them. Thank them for being there. That would be great. Okay, have a great, enriched, friend-filled week, and I shall see you next week. Take care. Bye.